So this is Joshua Hart from JTH Boxing, and today I'm joined by Jack Catterall. Jack, first of all, how are we doing?
All good, Josh. Life's good. Just had some good news, so feeling very positive about things and excited to see what the future brings.
So as of recording this, I'm guessing the good news isn't out there yet, but once it's announced, this will be out there. So I'm guessing the good news is the fact that you're now with Matchroom and Eddie Hearn. Just put into words how you're feeling about this move.
I'm excited. It's been a frustrating 18 months, 2 years in the lead up to the Taylor fight and after it. I've been kept out of the ring through no fault of my own, so to finally be with Eddie now and Matchroom and have a structured plan in place to get back busy and get him some involved in some big fights is a good feeling. I've been in the gym now consistently for the last year. And like I said, through no fault of my own, fights haven't materialised, but I'm confident now that we'll have something scheduled as soon as possible.
I want to just quickly touch on the Josh Taylor fight before we obviously look into the future. Do you feel there's a need for a rematch to almost right the wrongs that weren't wrong?
Yeah, of course, I think the fight will always warrant a rematch. Uh, the, the controversy after the fight, I think the fact that Josh still believes, does he? I don't know, still believes he won the fight to this day. Uh, I certainly know, hand on heart, that I won that fight, although I didn't get the decision. So, but yeah, I think the public laid on the pressure quite soon after the fight, and it's not died off really, and people are still interested in seeing that rematch.
So, obviously, looking forward now, you're with Matchroom. Are there any potential dates of when we can see you in the ring?
Nothing just yet. There is talks, but ultimately the plan was to get a date fast, get back fighting. Been in the gym now consistently. I'm in a good place physically and mentally, so it's about getting back in the ring and then having this plan in place to put myself in a position to be involved in some big fights at the back end of this year.
Well, see, there was talks about you going for the world title against Prograis. Is there any talk still going on, or is that just a bit fell flat?
You know what? I agreed for the fight. I believe Progress did, and that fight didn't materialise for whatever reason. I'm still open to that fight if that's a fight that Eddie can make and propose. I would take it with both hands. But as far as I'm concerned now, the plan is to get in the right position to be involved in these big fights in a way that they can't deny me.
And how do you think a fight with Prograis would have went?
I think I beat Progress. Again, terrific fighter, two-time world champion. And I've kind of brought this down with Jamie in the gym quite a few times. But if you look at Taylor stylistically and Progress, you'd say that uh, I was better suited for Progress. Uh, he's not got the height and the reach. He's probably a bit slower footwork. Yeah, he packs a punch, but I think with the skills that I believe I've got and the defense and the timing, I think I definitely got Progress number.
And there's another fighter that I'd like to bring a bit of light to. A lot of people like to see you versus Liam Paro. Obviously, now that you're going to be in the same stable, promoted by the same man, would that be a fight you'd be welcome into?
Yeah, definitely. Where we seen that Parrow was scheduled to fight Robbie Davis. Parrow got injured before the fight, and Robbie got injured in his last fight, unfortunately. But yeah, definitely a fight I'm open to. If that fight makes sense, again, Eddie will have a plan for Liam and myself. Uh, Imagine if Parrow can go on and win a world title, and so can I. That's a massive fight.
I just obviously want to just look back again over to like the last like 12 months or 12 to 18 months. After the Taylor fight, what were like the initial emotions? Obviously, ones that I could just assume was just disbelief, really, and just absolute shocked how you didn't get it.
Yeah, of course. In the immediate aftermath of the fight, utter disbelief, disappointment in the sport. Uh, and yeah, I was down for a couple of days, but I won't say I was beat up about it. Uh, it was frustrating, and I've said this time and time again, but I'm surrounded by good people, got a good family, coaches and friends, so I had a lot of good support, and it was about a lot of people wrote us off before that fight with Josh, and I think I proved a lot of people wrong. So it was something that I took away as a positive, and I carry that forward with me now.
Was it almost a bit like more frustrating once the fight was done, and obviously you had the deal with Boxer, but nothing ever came of it? It was that almost a more frustrating period.
You know what it was? It was you've just fought for the undisputed, and you know what comes with that. You've got a list of fighters wanting to fight you, mandatories. Obviously, all the belts. It was something that's never been done over here before. So it was, and I've said this before again, but it was a moment in time that I'll never get back. England, Scotland, two fighters fighting for the undisputed. Uh, but I can't really hold on to that too much now. That moment's been and gone. And you know, everything about that fight was enjoyable. The training camp, the build up to the fight itself. Apart from the decision at the end, which was the little blip in it all, but everything I enjoyed everything about that fight.
And how does it feel now? See, you've already got great coaches in Jamie Moore and Nigel Travis. With obviously the Matchroom deal, is there a sense of excitement now?
Yeah, I've got that fire in the belly. I know I'm coming into the peak years now of my career. I'm 30 this year. I've looked after my body. I've not been in any over hard fights really. I feel like I've not many miles on the clock, so it's time now to get stuck in with this new team around me and be involved in some great fights.
And finally, I want to see if you'd just like to give a message to the people out there watching about this huge move for yourself.
Yeah, it's been a frustrating time, and again through no fault of my own, I've been kept out of the ring. But hopefully that's all put to bed now. So the people that have supported us, sent us nice messages, the sponsors and people that have been excited to see me fight again will be back in the ring soon.
Jack, thank you for your time today. I'm over the moon to see you get this deal with Matchroom and DAZN. Best of luck over the next couple months, and I can't wait to see what comes from your career.
Josh, thank you very much for your time. God bless.